Trezor just announced the Trezor Safe 7, their latest hardware wallet. Main feature here that they're promoting is quantum ready security, and there's the kind of marketing trick right away. It's quantum ready. Currently in Bitcoin, there is no quantum risk. This is more of future proofing yourself from the potential of this risk. The risk of quantum is actually not at the hardware itself. It's on the mempool transaction level, as well as your XPubs that you leak per script type or Bitcoin address type that you are used or that your hardware wallet automatically used. So this is more of a marketing trick than anything. I don't really think it's worth the upgrade to future-proof yourself from something that currently isn't a risk. It is nice to have a better security chip, a second secure element. Always best to have the latest in security in case anybody got a hold of this and was able to tamper with it or export your private key. What is big is it is now wireless. So every Trezor to this point, you had to plug into your computer to do all of your transactions, set up the device. It can all now be done via Bluetooth. My experience with Bluetooth is not great, especially on like the Blockstream Jade as an example, kind of a little finicky. And then all wallet coordinators that you're going to connect to may not have Bluetooth capabilities, or even some laptops might not have Bluetooth capabilities. I'm sure it's going to work great with the Trezor Suite app, but I don't know if it's going to work with other wallet coordinators. So all in all, I don't think it's really worth the upgrade for $300 at this point to be ready for something that is currently hypothetical. My name's Darren. I've helped thousands of individuals use Bitcoin. Every day I work on Bitcoin custody, and I want to try to bring you the best, most relevant Bitcoin custody news every week to help increase your personal security and self-sovereignty when it comes to using Bitcoin. Second story is Square has released Bitcoin to what they call Main Street. And the majority of places I spend money is probably a Square terminal. And now the merchants or the business owners will have the option to turn on the ability to receive Bitcoin payments directly on their point of sale with no processing fees. Now, I'm not sure if this is on chain or through the Lightning Network, but I'm sure they're able to receive both. And then all those processing fees are free. I believe it goes into what they're calling a hot wallet on the Square platform. So I don't know if this is like exportable, or can you withdraw directly to your own cold storage, or is it a custodial account? I think I'll have to do some testing on this myself. And what's unique, you can convert all of these Bitcoin sales directly into cash if you don't want to hold Bitcoin, or you can convert it the other way. Any cash sales you make, you can convert at least 50% of that into dollars if you choose to. And the fees to do so are 1%. Again, this is only available as an opt-in feature for Square terminals and in the US only. But realistically, this unlocks probably 25% of all payment terminals in the US to have the ability to receive Bitcoin. And they're even sending out free Bitcoin marketing kits to show that you now accept Bitcoin. So I think that's pretty cool. As you probably heard, Amazon Web Services went down. You know, everybody and their dog talks about this online, but it's important to note it turned off Coinbase and Robinhood. And it's a good time to ask yourself, is your Bitcoin really behind an email and password? Because if you wanted to trade that day, if you wanted to buy, you would be locked out of it. And you don't have to do that with Bitcoin. You can hold it yourself where you don't rely on one server going down, and you'll always have access to your funds. Ellipal, I believe that's how you pronounce it, has recently come out saying that they are depreciating their hot wallet because they have both a hot wallet and a cold wallet. Now, it's not really for the reason you would think. It's actually because they're reacting to one of their users who lost or was scammed out of $3 million worth of XRP. Ellipal has a hot wallet and a cold wallet, which the hot wallet is like a software where you can do all of your transactions on. It has your key held on the computer or through their account. They also have a physical device that you can use as like a signing key. And this user thought that all of his XRP was secured by that cold key that they sell. However, it was all on their hot wallet. He has a whole story of how he got scammed. It was more of a phishing attempt where they essentially convinced him to move the funds. And the problem with being on a hot wallet is it's a one-click wallet. So a scammer can one-click withdraw the funds, where the idea is if he had it secured by his cold wallet, he would have had to plug it in, approve with the device, and hopefully that would have stopped this attack. I've seen this with Coinbase and Coinbase Wallet, where people are confused where they're depositing to or where they're withdrawing from or where the funds currently are. And this confusion is taken advantage of by scammers who know what they're doing, and the user is confused where it's stored, how it's stored, and just a sad story overall. But it's almost like their Ellipal here is admitting defeat, which is super rare in the industry. And then finally, Bull Wallet was announced on Friday. They are now worldwide. This has been out for a while. I've used it personally for probably a year or more. It gives you everything you need from a hot wallet, like a blue wallet where you can connect your hardware wallets, you can create wallets, can back them up properly. They got a lot of privacy and security features all on your mobile device. And then a big benefit is it also works with Lightning and Liquid. So you can receive on chain, spend on Lightning, receive on Lightning, spend on Lightning. Same with Liquid. It does all the transactions in the back end. So it's kind of like a Moon wallet or Phoenix or Breeze. Does specifically what Moon does, but now on Liquid, making it cheaper, faster, and more private. It's also got Bull Bitcoin integration. So if you're somebody who uses Bull Bitcoin in Europe or Canada, there is a lot of great features there. And they're going to continue to make this a great wallet moving forward. There are some limitations currently, but overall, it is a great wallet that's pretty much got everything you can think of in it. And hopefully I'll be doing a test soon. If you like this video, have any questions, put them in the comments below. Happy to help answer them, or you can reach out to me directly. I have a lot of videos, tutorials on my channel on the many topics we discussed today. On my website, you can find a list of all of those guides and resources. In the description are ways to follow and support me, including some discount links on the services and products that I use and recommend. Thanks for watching.